of all the new goals you decided you would achieve this year, how many have you actually reached? How many books have you read? How many trips to the gym? Or is it the same goal from last year? How many have you at least reached halfway, or even just 10%? I'll admit, I'm guilty of falling short on a couple of mine. Some time ago, I discovered the benefits of meditation on my mind and body. But between one thing and another, I stopped the practice. I have wanted to get back to it, and honestly, I'm a master procrastinator when it comes to this goal.
Come on, sucker! Now!
Even though it's one of the healthiest habits that I could have. How come it is so hard for me to start? Why is it so difficult to begin with something that would clearly improve my life? What I'm about to share might not be the full answer, but it's the starting point for reaching your goals. And it's this: you have to learn first how to build a habit. That's why we are talking today about an incredible book and its lessons. This is where Atomic Habits by James Clear becomes an incredibly useful beginner's tool. Think of this book as the ultimate cheat code for building habits, if you stick with it, of course. Here's the deal: reaching your goals isn't about giant leaps. It's about the small daily improvements, and that's where good habits come. You know, those small habits that are such a natural part of your life that you barely even notice them? Like brushing your teeth every night before bed? Those habits are an incredible valuable resource, and you probably don't even realize how much. James Clear breaks it all down in Atomic Habits. You can go ahead and buy the book and read it. Or, if you're not in the mood for reading and only have 10 minutes today, I'll share a couple of key ideas that could get you 10% closer to your goal. Of course, if you are willing to act on them. Let's say the heart of the matter is this. According to Atomic Habits, there are 4 laws for behavior change. And if we want to create a new habit, like me, for example, wanted to start meditating, we need to follow these steps. Step 1. Make it obvious. If you don't see it, you probably won't do it. Haven't made it to the gym this year? Maybe it's because those gym shoes are still under your bed. Or that monthly book you promised yourself you would read? Yes, the one still sitting in the library waiting for you to pick it up. Using my own case as an example again, I've been thinking about creating a dedicated space in my room for mental rest. Somewhere that also reminds me to meditate every single day. This step is about having an external cue that constantly reminds you there's a goal to be achieved. Having it close to you helps spark the initiative to start working toward it. Think of it like that friend of yours who's now in great shape. Seeing them every day is a constant reminder of why you should start too. Well, something like that. Step 2. Make it attractive. Trick your brain into thinking healthy habits are fun as playing your favorite game or doing your favorite weekend activity. For example, I make cleaning fun by setting a timer and racing myself to see how much I can get done in 10 minutes. Disclaimer: I'm a competitive person, so it is amusing for me and it is what works for me. It's like turning chores into a game. Spoiler alert: cleaning is not a fun game.
Wax on, wax off, breathe.
But your cue might be different. Say you are someone who loves music. You could play your favorite playlist while working on your habit. Step 3. Make it easy. Start small, really small. For example, commit to just one push-up. Yes, just one, and call it a win for the day. This is about building the habit, one tiny step at a time. Trust me, after a couple of weeks, that single push-up will turn into 20. And after a year, drop a comment and let's see how far you've come. And finally, make it satisfying. Make having a new habit enjoyable. Treat yourself. You've earned it. Maybe that's ordering your go-to coffee drink after getting through 5 solid workout sessions in a row, or after a week of sticking to your reading plan. How about a guilt-free gaming night? Give yourself a pass for an epic gaming session. These are the 4 laws of behavior that will help you to build your habit. But before we wrap up, I want to share 2 more points from this book that I absolutely love. The first one is habit stacking. Remember how at the start of this video, I mentioned how something as simple as brushing your teeth at night could help you to reach your goal? Well, James Clear explained that one way to start a new habit is by placing it right before or right after something that's already part of your daily routine. To illustrate all these points, let me use my own meditation goal as an example. I will create a special space in my room dedicated to meditation. This is making it obvious. Knowing that it will help with my anxiety will making it attractive. I'll start with just 5 minutes, an easy goal, using a meditation app that tracks my streak, which turns to be my reward. And to make things easier for myself, I will meditate right before brushing my teeth at night. So, keeping things simple really works. And here is an easy habit you can start with. Hit that subscribe button every time you finish watching one of our videos. And just before you go, I want to bring up the example that James Clear used in his book that really caught my attention. And that is the story about the British cycling team. These guys were so bad they couldn't win anything, not even a PT trophy. They decided to get 1% better at everything. Better bike seats, cleaner uniforms, improved diet, tiny stuff. And guess what? They started winning everything, and all started by being just 1% better every day. Remember Atomic Habits? Want to write a book? Start by writing a short story every day. Want to learn a new instrument? Play it every other day. Want to master a new language? Do your Duolingo lessons daily. Whatever goal you want to achieve, it all comes down to the habits you build to get there. So, there you have it, James Clear's Atomic Habits in a nutshell. Tiny tweaks, big results. No overnight miracles, sorry. Now, start building your habits one push-up at a time.